Okay. So now it's my pleasure to introduce our speaker of the day, Reverend Bill Whitley. He is a minister with the Metaphysical Chapel of Life and has been a chapel member since October 25th, 1985. Bill currently serves as president of the board of directors of the Church of Enlightenment and as the lead minister with the Metaphysical Chapel of Life. Bill is a founding member of the Church of Enlightenment on November 9th, 1997, and the Metaphysical Chapel of Life, chartered through the Church of Enlightenment on April 26, 1998. Bill was instrumental in helping to establish both organizations. Bill previously served on the board of directors of the Bridge of Light and was a founding minister for the Chapel of Life, chartered through the Bridge of Light on April 11th, 1986. Bill was a guiding influence that helped the Chapel of Life evolve into the current Metaphysical Chapel of Life. So he's dedicated, he's committed, he's loved, he's the rock. So please join me in welcoming Reverend Bill Whitley to the podium.
I hope you can hear me all right. I normally speak soft and have somewhat of a gravelly voice anyway without a mic this morning. If you can't hear me, there's plenty of seats right up front, okay? And as usual, I like to give title to my talk. And the title of my talk this morning is The Spiritual Spin of Life. And I also like to read from scripture. And I'm reading from Ezekiel 10:13, Contemporary English Version. And I heard a voice calling these the wheels that spin. Do you sometimes feel like your wheels are spinning? Well, they sure been spinning here this morning. Do you sometimes feel like your life is just spinning? It is. It is.
Well,
Do you sometimes feel like you're going in circles? You are.
all the answers.
Do you always feel calm? No. Do you always feel at peace?
No.
No. Currently, we seem to be surrounded by chaos. This country, our country, and most other countries right now are all experiencing political chaos. Many countries are involved in war or threats of war, including the United States.
Yeah.
How do you view it all? Do you feel happy?
Confused.
Do you feel sad? Do you feel negative? Do you feel positive? What do you do about your feelings? Do you think the answer is to always be positive?
Yeah.
Do you think that always being positive in any situation will make you happy? The answer is no.
Okay.
The answer is no. To say that I am always positive, to say that I am always happy may be delusional. May be delusional. So why not just let it be? Wouldn't you think that would be just great? Why not just be delusional? You know, think about it. Why not just be delusional?
It might have to be.
Awareness is our goal. Awareness is not delusional. To be aware, we need to be able to see both the negative and the positive. To see both is positive. In my journey over this long period that Debbie was talking about, I've seen people that they, on the path, spiritual people, they thought they were always positive. They thought that everything they're doing was always positive. They dressed to always appear positive. They weren't. They may have thought they were, and if they did, they may have been delusional. To see both, to experience both, is the spin of life. Remember I said we're all spinning? To experience both is the spin of life. Rachel Lang posted a cosmic pulse on 1/19/24. Stay attuned to the present to avoid disillusionment. Create, meditate, and love big. The title of my talk today, as I said, is The Spiritual Spin of Life. And let me tell you how I got that title. I woke up at 3 a.m. Wednesday morning this week. And when I woke up, I say woke up because I really wasn't awake and I really wasn't asleep. You can call it lucid dreaming or you can call it meditating. You can call it whatever you want to. 3 a.m. is a good time to get you up and get information that you can't normally get through your intellectual mind and your intellectual intelligence.
I see.
And I'm going to tell you what I heard. So the rest of my talk is what I heard. Take a coin, for example. The coin has a head and a tail. Let's say they represent positive and negative. One side is positive, the other is negative. If we hold the coin upright and pluck it, the coin will spin. As long as the coin spins, both sides are balanced. As long as the coin spins, both sides are balanced. Our life is like the coin, always spinning. During our life, the coin spins at different speeds. After a while, depending on the events and the situations in our life, the spin of the coin can slow down. If the spin of the coin slows down enough, it can fall down. The results will be either heads or tails, positive or negative. We need awareness to know the coin is falling down and which side of the coin is up. Why? so we can start the spin cycle again. Why? Because we want a balanced life. Spiritual and physical, positive and negative. You got to have both, folks. You may think you're going to have one or the other, but you're not. It ain't going to happen. We need awareness so we can see when we need to kick start life again. If it's falling down on the negative side, you better kick it and get it to spinning again. Falling down on the positive side, only still need to kick it and get it spinning again. Now the positive and negative are balanced. The two together are the only thing that's balanced. You can't balance something that doesn't have an opposite. You can't balance your life if there are not opposites in it. This brings us to the big question. If I spend all of my time and energy being positive, looking, searching for only the positive things about myself and the world, am I being delusional? Or if I spend all of my time looking only for the negative things about my life while thinking that this is positive, am I being delusional? I'll give you an example. Do I spend all of my time looking for my thoughts so I can fix them? Ask that as a question within yourself. And some people do, because I know people that spend all of their time looking for their faults so they can fix them. Do I think that after I've found and fixed all of my faults and my perceived harm to self and others, that I'll be positive, that I'll be spiritual? Do I think doing this is going to make me a positive and a spiritual person?
Yes.
I'm going to answer you with a big no. It ain't. A big no. It ain't. I'm telling you folks what I heard, not what I think, not what I believe, not what my intellect is. This is what I heard in my bed Wednesday night. And this is what I wrote down in half darkness and half light and piled all the papers on the floor when I was trying to put them together and trying to read what I had written in the dark. You ever tried to read your scribble from an altered state of consciousness and figure out what it was you really wrote on that piece of paper? I'm telling you, I saw some terrible scribble. And it took me a long time to figure out what those words were on those pieces of paper. So I'm sharing with you those words. Okay? No. I will have simply spent all of my time looking for the negative in myself and the negative in interactions that I've had with others. I will have spent all of my time on the negative side of the coin. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? I am both. And when I say I, apply that to you. I'm saying it's me, but listen to me and listen to how I'm saying it. I am positive. I am negative. I am spiritual. I am physical. I am mental. I am emotional. I am yin. I am yang. I am human.
And I am divine.
I am human. So my message today is to look at your coin. It is spinning in your heart. As it spins, it emanates light. Be aware of this spinning light in your heart. If it begins to wobble, you can start the spin again. If the wobble gets slow enough for the coin to fall over, it's time for you to kickstart your life again. If it begins to wobble so slow that it's going to fall over, it's time for you to kickstart your life again. Awareness prevents delusion and helps us to maintain balance in the spinning circle of life. The spin of the light in our heart is like the spin of the planets, the stars, and the galaxies throughout the universe. And think about what I just said. Every star, every galaxy, every planet, everything in the known universe spins. There's nothing that does not spin. The moon spins, the earth spins, and the planets spin around the sun. And the galaxies are all in motion. They are all spinning. Everything in the known universe spins. Nothing is still. Everything is spinning. The spin of the light in our heart is like the spin of the planets, the stars, and the galaxies. All are in motion, and all are spinning around something. All are in motion, and all are spinning around something. As long as they spin, they are in balance. They are in harmony. Think about that. And it's a fact. As long as the planets, the stars, the galaxies, and everything are spinning, they're in balance, they're in harmony. If they wobble, they'll crash or fall into the sun or something else. They're spinning. The spin has to go on. Your awareness brings you the gift of balance and harmony as you are spinning through the circle of life. You may look at me and say, so you've said all of this. What's my takeaway? You know, you just listen to my words. What's my takeaway? What tool does this leave me with to help me maintain my balance free from delusion? In addition to the tool I've already given you, the coin, I'm going to close by giving you another.
All right now.
The coin could be viewed as primarily horizontal balance, positive, negative, which may at times be just what we need, horizontal balance. Get the positive and negative straight. Get my foot back on the path. Make sure my light in my heart is spinning. However, there may be times we need total balance. Total balance can best be represented by the cross. And notice I'm wearing my cross tie today. Okay? The cross represents the balance that is both horizontal and vertical. The horizontal bar of the cross representing positive, negative, left and right. The center pillar of the cross representing spiritual and physical, above and below. The cross is your body. The center of the cross is your heart. Inside your heart is the spinning light of your awareness. This spinning light in your heart is your tool for balance. What we need to do is to begin to visualize the light in our heart as spinning. And this fascinated me because I'm probably the oldest person in this room right now, and I might be the oldest person that's on Zoom today. And I've been to a lot of classes, folks. I've had a lot of teachers, folks. I never had any teacher or any class that said anything about a spinning light in my heart. I've had teachers that taught me to see the point of light. I've had teachers that taught me to see the circle of light. I've had teachers that taught me to see the blob of light. I've had teachers that taught me to see the ray of light. I've had teachers that taught me to see the flame of light. I've had teachers that taught me to see the violet light. I've never had a teacher say to me, see the spinning light in your heart. But as I look at this and I look at it with feeling, look at it with thought as well, it makes sense. Everything else spins. Why wouldn't the lights inside of our heart, the light inside of our heart be spinning? What I now see it as a spinning light in my heart. Much like everything in the universe spins. The galaxies in the universe are spinning. The suns in the galaxies are all spinning. The planets in the universe are all spinning. The planets as they spin are circling a sun that spins. This means that everything in the known universe, as we know the universe at this time, science-wise, intellectual-wise, any way you want to look at it, spins. Everything in the universe that spins is in balance, is in harmony. We too are a universe. We too are a universe. Our physical bodies are made of atoms. Each atom has a nucleus, and around this nucleus are spinning protons, electrons, and neutrons, much like the planets spin around the sun. Then it would seem that everything in our known universe is spinning, including us. Remember how I started this? I told you you were spinning. Everything in the known universe is spinning, including us. In the moments when we are actually aware of this spinning sensation, and you can be aware of the spinning sensation, we may think that we are spinning out of control or out of balance. Perhaps what is really happening is that we are becoming aware of the spinning that we perceive is actually helping us to maintain control and maintain our balance. So when you say, okay, my life is spinning out of control, well, maybe it's not spinning out of control, but maybe the spinning you're feeling is your heart trying to bring you back in control and bring in balance and harmony, because it is spinning to bring the balance back. So you feel the spinning and you see it a different way. You're not spinning out of control, you're spinning in control.
That's powerful. It's making me aware.
When I can visualize the spinning light in my heart, it can then act as a gyroscope maintaining my balance. Now look at that application. The gyroscope, as long as it's spinning, maintains perfect balance. This is your gyroscope. If I feel off, out of harmony, off balance, what I need to do is to stop meditate, and visualize the spinning light, and allow the natural gyroscope in my heart to bring me back into balance. So, if you begin to feel off balance, out of harmony, not calm, not at peace, I leave you with a new technique. And the technique is the spinning light gyroscope. So I suggest that you might want to try this technique to help you maintain and retain your balance. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you. That was powerful.